Okay, moving on to the US dollar Swiss franc now. If we look at this, I'll start here on the monthly chart because we're just about to close the month out on Monday. You can see here that we've had a clear breakout of the 1.0883 level, and quite a significant one as well. I really can't see us coming back down to test this level anytime soon, which is a shame because it was looking good if we could break through that level and maybe close somewhere up around here for a wee bit of a retest. But the market's really extended itself over the past sort of 4 weeks since we did sort of break that level there. And if we look here on the weekly chart, we've broken the upper back resistance, so we've turned bullish there. Already bullish here on the monthly, just kind of looking for things to get going here, and it looks like it might have got going a little too quick for me to get involved. If we look at this from the daily point of view, you can see we've been up through the second target level, and yeah, so it's a bit of a tough one now, I would suggest, for us to get involved. Certainly to the long side, anyway. I'd like to see a bit more of a retracement before looking to get involved. I mean, we could look at this bearish thrust level 1.1420. I'll just mark this one off. 1.1420. This is going to be obviously the new sort of initial support going into the new month. This is the closest sort of thrust level that we're going to remove, but it's actually quite similar to the Euro US dollar. Obviously, we know that these two pairs sort of correlate with each other. So quite similar to the Euro US dollar, where we remove the key level to the monthly close and also another level, but fairly tight. So the risk still remains that we could cover some of this bar next month. But this is going to be the initial level here, 1.1420, going into next month. So I mean, if we look at that on the monthly, I'm looking for it to get back down to the 1.1246 level on the weekly before I would look to get involved. Should we sort of top out where we are at the moment? And it looks like we'll probably make a bullish thrust, so that's quite good because in the whole sort of topping out argument, this would then be a big level, and if it was quickly removed to the close, then we could sell that level. Still looking for a move down before eventually a move up. But anyway, if we go to this daily chart, we've made the 9 count sell setup. It's a good setup, nice and stretched. The ninth bar is the high of the sequence, a good failure on that ninth bar. We almost produced on Thursday night, we almost produced a bearish outside thrust bar, which would have been perfect to look to sell. But we're certainly being held up by this 1.1491 level. So yeah, so what I'm going to be looking at for this pair is for us to make the thrust bar and then move lower there, and I'd be looking towards this 1.420 level. So if we look at where that is on this daily chart, it's pretty close. Really, there's not going to be much room to move before we we are pretty close up there. But if we were to sell at the 491 and initial target 420, that would work quite well. But we'll keep an eye on that level anyway on the monthly chart. We could still dip below that and end up closing above it. So that's kind of where the risk comes in a similar way if you watch the Euro US dollar video, where although we're going to remove a thrust level to the close, it's a huge bar that's removing sort of two levels. So the risk is for a deeper correction rather than just a bounce from that level straight away. It's probably less likely that's going to happen. So that means that we could possibly make a bit of a down move here on this pair. So what I'd be looking for is like getting down to the TDST support level, which is 1.107, and see a bounce from that level, probably 1.1. Where was that? 1.1076, and then we got the weekly level 1.1246. So yeah, anywhere down around here. So if we made it down to the TDST support level on the daily, that would complete the buy setup on the weekly, and then we could start to move higher from there. So that's kind of the scenario that's playing out at the moment. So what I'm going to be doing is just keeping an eye on this and waiting to see if we'll make that thrust bar. Maybe we'll make the thrust bar and move this level to the close at the same time, which would be quite good because then we'd have a selling level. But currently, anyway, as it is a holiday as well tomorrow in the UK and the US, I don't really expect too much to be happening. So yeah, I'll do a video on Monday night, possibly if we see any action. I doubt we will though, with the two sort of main trading exchanges closed for the day, the UK and the US. But we'll see. So maybe Tuesday night we'll see some movement. Sorry, Tuesday, and then maybe Tuesday night I'll do a video, and we'll see where we are at that point. Okay, cheers.